Joel, we're up to you. You remember how to divide fractions? Oh, you're honest. That's good. Can somebody help Joel? How do you divide fractions? There's one person in the class that knows how to divide fractions? Oh, goodness me. How do you divide fractions?
Well, it's the same thing as multiplying, except for the right hand side fraction. You would have to flip it.
Good.
And then
so
you would multiply.
Very good. So what we're going to do is you're going to invert the second term. Okay, so I'm going to actually do somebody have the assignment sheet from last night? Andy? So I want to go through one of these, because O and N I think were division. Okay, I think O and N were the ones that these ones here. Oh, perfect. Okay. So the first one I'm going to do here, this was O from last night. It was 4 1/4 divided by 4/5. Okay. I thought I was picking on you all day, Cody, Joel, this will be the last one. As soon as you see 4 1/4, what should instantly you want to do when you see 4 1/4? Yeah, sort of, okay. He says cancel out the 4s. I hope he means mix, get rid of the mixed number, right? So what is somebody else here then? Who up to Tanner? What is 4 1/4 quarter change to?
13 over 4. 16, 17.
17. It's okay. It's okay. First thing in the morning. 17 over 4. Okay, now that's a good first step. Even if you don't know anything about dividing fractions, the first thing is always get rid of the mixed number. Now here comes the trick. Luke, are you feeling confident?
No.
Is somebody feeling confident and wants to do this here? You're the only person feeling confident. Anyone else? Sorry, I'm going to stop you. You want to try? Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. What does invert mean? Just flip it, right? So all this is going to be is the same as 17 over 4 times 5 over 4. Right? So you invert the second term and you multiply them there. All right, now it's calculator time. Luke, how's your 17 times table?
I'm very good.
Yeah.
I have a question. What if like the original thing was 17 over 4 and then 5 over 4?
It is switched to 4 over 5. Like you can, I'll do the next one with 2 improper fractions. What is somebody tell me what 17 times 5 is? Yeah, go ahead.
85.
85. 4 times 4 is 16. And we're done. Okay. Please ask. Please be kind. Please ask.
No, they stay the same.
Only when you add and subtract.
Okay.
Remember, when you multiply and you divide, just multiply straight across. Okay. This is starting to come back, I hope. You guys, yes. Good. Love it. Yes?
Can we add 10 to it?
No, because not until U turns into times, right? Because when you're dividing, it doesn't, you know what I mean? If the 4 would have been up here when you're timesing, you could have. I didn't actually show this one for sake of time, but remind me on one Monday, and I'll do a beautiful one that everything cancels out. Okay, for that. All right, one last one, then I'll move on to BEDMAS. I know this is quick, but oh, this is a beautiful question. That was N, actually. This is the O. O is going to be 13 4/5 divided by 9 and negative 9 and 6/7. Now I changed this question slightly from the text from the question notes on the sheet, but this is very similar to it. All right. We're up to Julia. What should we do first, if anything?
The mixed.
Good. I will be the human calculator, but you guys should start putting in calculators in class if you have one, okay? So what would I, Julie, do you have it? How do you do this one? Left-hand side?
How?
Yeah, just talk it out loud, I'll be the human calculator.
Like 5 times 3 plus 4?
Yeah, 5 times 13. 5 times 13 should be 65, plus 4 is 69 over 5, is that right?
Yeah.
Good. All right, Bailey, What do with the right-hand side?
Negative 9 times 7
Yeah, which is negative 63.
plus 6.
Yes, but it's, when you say plus 6, that's really minus 6, because it's still all negative. Really, that's the same as, like, the whole thing's negative, right? So I'm going to pretend you can see that. So that should be negative 69 over 7. Okay, because remember we said that for the negatives, for the improper fractions, you go like that. All right, step 2. So it's 7 times 9 is 63, plus 6 is 69. And the whole thing's negative, right? So it's going to be negative 69. All right, Trinity, when you divide, how do we divide? Okay? Somebody help her. That person hopefully will be Cody. Cody, how do you divide? Yeah. So all we're going to do is you're just going to flip both of these, right? And this flips and this flips. Okay, so this turns to be 69 over 5 times 7 over negative 69. All right, Austin, I am excited at this point. Why am I like just happy almost at this point? What can I do at this point? Yes. Lovely. These are both going now, right? Because they're both the same thing. Now, if you want to, you can leave those and multiply it out. And you'll have a huge number and have to divide everything by 69 at the end. But nobody knows that times table, right? So this just, what's my final answer here then? Somebody be brave. What's my final answer? Yes.
Negative 7 over 5.
Wonderful. And if you can't see that, I can call it like this, which is negative 7. Okay, will I be mean on your test on Wednesday and give you something like this? Yes. Okay, when there's one that maybe the numbers are a little bit smaller, but big numbers you can cancel out and make it easier, definitely. Right? Like I could give you something like 40 in the top, 40 in the bottom, get rid of them both. I could definitely see myself doing that. Okay? Don't be afraid, you can do it. Do you have a question?
Yes. The negative 5, like move there to negative 7 instead.
Yeah, because remember we said this before, right? The negative, if it's in the denominator,
Yeah.
it's anywhere. Like it's just the whole thing's negative. Right? So positive or negative, so the whole thing's negative. Okay, I'm going to quickly talk about BEDMAS, then we're going to stop here. Okay? If you need to ask questions on Monday I think is going to be a review period, meaning I'll go through a little bit of everything, including more BEDMAS. I just want to do a quick little reminder of BEDMAS. Who are we at? We are at Nicole, we're at you. Do you remember what BEDMAS stands for? Good. Keep going. Anybody help her? No, right? Exponents. So what else do you know? D is? Good. Okay, now this is one thing, and hopefully the internet hears me when I say this. And I'm actually going to write this on here because these are connected, by the way. Right? Like you can, division and multiplication are interchangeable, addition, subtraction are interchangeable. The internet hopefully is listening to me when I say this. You always use BEDMAS. What happens to a student, they will get into an equation, they'll say, do I use BEDMAS here? Always in life you use BEDMAS. There is never a time that you do not use BEDMAS. Always, 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 always. Whenever you're dealing with math or numbers or equations or anything, every single question involves BEDMAS. I'm going to calm down so I don't work up there. You didn't need to see me like that on a Friday. You guys, this is ringing a bell for most people. If you're in French immersion, it says a different acronym, I'm assuming. Yes. HEDMAS. HEDMAS. That's right. Excuse me for saying that. Right, but the same idea though, right? Okay, let's do a quick question then. And this will be our last one, I think, on World Live. Example, I don't know, we're up to about 5. We will do the most difficult one I can think of. Okay. Maggie Armstrong to guidance, I could probably do so. Okay, fine. Maggie, if you want to go to guidance, bring your books, meet us at the library. Okay? And get this off one of your friends, hopefully this example. Okay, this looks frightening. This will be one that's on your quiz on Wednesday. Okay, I'm starting with the difficult one because I'm a mean person. Okay? Now, brackets, exponents, division, multiplication. When you look at this question, you have to realize what you do first. Okay, if you guys are good at McDonald's, hopefully not. Okay, it's a disgusting place. Sorry, McDonald's, if you're listening. Okay, but what they'll do something, say, answer this skill testing question to win a free prize, right? And the free skill testing question won't be this difficult. It would be like a BEDMAS question, like 2 times 3 plus 4 times 5 or something like that. So, in this case, what is the very, very first thing that I do? Brackets. Which bracket? Yeah, the first one. So I'm going to sort of put numbers beside things. Okay. This right here is the number 1 thing that I do. What's the number 2 thing that I do? Yeah, go ahead.
The other bracket?
The other bracket is number 2. All right. What's the 3rd thing that I do? Yeah. No, not yet. No, it's not in the bracket. What's the 3rd thing I do, Bailey?
Division.
Division is number 3. And this is number 4. Even though it's an exponent and it looks like it should be ahead of division, because it's, the brackets come first, right? They do what's inside the brackets, finish it all the way, then do the exponent next. Let's do some algebra, then we're going to stop here. 1/3 plus 1/4. Yuck. Who feels brave and thinks they can do that? Oh, Chris, you're the only brave person in this classroom. This is why Spider-Man has been invented. Okay, you're not feeling brave at all? I'm coming to you later. Just so you know, I'll come to you later. Aiden, you're not brave? Chris, take it. So, 1/3 plus 1/4.
7 over 12.
Okay, you did that in 1 step. I'm going to do it in 2 steps. Hope you did that as 4 over 12 plus 3 over 12. But you're exactly right. Okay, so everyone okay on that? Common denominator is 3 times 4. Feeling good? Okay? All's well? Share that. That's what it is. Okay, lovely. Josh, since you're not getting picked on today because Spider-Man will never make it back to you, can you please do 2/3 times plus 4 over 5 for me, please? What's the common denominator first? Don't help him out. You know, there used to be someone in my last class. They would try and help their friends out, but they'd always yell at the wrong answers. So when the person was there, they'd yell out 17, and then the kid would go 17. Oh, that's not right. So don't do that to people. Josh, without help from your friends with yellow hair, what's the 2/3 going to change into? Come on, guys. You can do this. What does 2/3 change into? Go ahead.
2/3?
Yeah, what does this turn into?
10.
Good. Lovely. Okay, so 10 over 15 plus 12 over 15 should be 22 over 15. I'm running out of room here. Okay. How are we feeling about the world? Right, so you see we did the inside brackets. If you take a look now, Tanner, this is a lot easier than we started with. Right, that's what we're trying to do here in algebra. Right? You're trying to always make the equation an easier version of before. Julia, what do I do next?
Find the common denominator.
Not quite. You only do that when you add and subtract, right? Aiden, Rebecca, wait, what do you do now? Wonderful. So you're going to divide next. So it's going to be 7 over 12 times 15 over 22. Oh my goodness. Squared. Okay. Oh, this is difficult. Can I break this down at all? Because this is way too big. Christian, I can do.
The 12 and the 15, you can do 12 with 4 and the 15.
Yeah, I can divide these both by 3 to make this smaller. So there's a 4, there's a 5. If you don't do that, you'll get the same answer, except it'll be enormous. You have to bring up the lowest term. So what he did there, he divided them both by 3. This turns into 35 over, oh yeah, 88. All right. All right. Yeah, Joel, ask
Why
you.
did we divide them by three?
Oh, just because they're both common. Like, it's factored out of 3 from both of them. You didn't have to. Right? If you didn't do that, you'd end up with a big number divided by a big number, and then they'd both be divisible by 3 here. Right? So either way, you'll get the same answer. Okay, this is just a smaller version of it. Okay, here's the difficult part, and I'm going to stop talking after this, I swear. When you square something, what does squaring something mean? Oh, 2 people know, you guys. Yes? Times it by itself, wonderful. So all this means is 35 over 88, and I picked an awful question, sorry for picking such a big one, times itself. That makes sense, right? You're squaring something and timesing by itself. So I got a calculator, I can't do this in my head. You got it?
I already had the answer.
Yeah, go ahead.
1,225 over 7,744.
7, how much? 7?
7,744.
How do I know that that can't be broken down? Because this is the key to these, because people get all mixed up. Why can't I break that down instantly? Yeah.
Well, because since 1,225 is odd number and the denominator is an even
Okay.
number.
Well, maybe they could divide by 9 or divide by things. I'm going to help you guys out. The reason that is, if you can't break down this, you can't break down the next step, right? If this can't be broken down any lower because you're just timesing it by itself, none of this can. Okay, I'm going to stop there. We'll do more of this on Monday. Before we go down to the library,